name is Kevin Kiplangat. I'm in Highland Primary School. My mother's name is Rose Kilangat. I have a family, but not with a father.
Babangu na mamangu walikuwa wanazunguzana, walikuwa wanapigana karibu kila masaa. Nikiwa shuleni nikuje niambiwa huwa na huzuni sana, huwa naanza kulia. Basi jioni chakula ni kidogo kwa sababu sisi kwetu tuko watoto wanne na sisi wote ni wasichana. Mmoja alikataa kwenda shule vile alijua kila kitu inaendelea na hawezi ambiwa, akakasirika, akasaidiwa na watu wa Love and Hope wakamwambia.
Highland Primary School in Kericho was founded in 1932 by the Asian community to cater for their children's academic needs. Highlands Primary School was established specifically for the Asians and designated as such by the colonial government. In the early 80s, the school started accommodating African children, gradually changing its status from a private to a public school, though still under management of the Asian community. Over the years, the Asian community waned and the management could not sustain operations due to the decline in Asian children numbers. In the 90s, the Asian community officially handed over the school to the Kenyan government as a public school, and the management changed hands from the Asian community to the District Education Board. Between the years 2001 to 2007, enrollment gradually grew from 700 to 1,600 due to the introduction of free primary education. However, in 2008, the population dropped drastically to 900 due to the political insecurities preceding the 2008 post-election violence. Kericho town, wherein Highlands Primary School is situated, is surrounded by informal settlements. Most of these children in Highlands Primary School are from these informal settlements of Talai, nicknamed Laibon, Swahili Village, Nyagacho, Mjini, and Majengo in Kericho. There are also street children, orphans, single-parent children, and PLWHA, or people living with HIV/AIDS. From this information, it's not hard to conclude that Highlands Primary School caters for pupils from poverty-stricken homesteads that are not only poor but can barely sustain themselves. Enter Baba Ji, Saint Piran Singh Ji, who was part of the management, and his nephew, Mr. Bogal, had been the principal. The school has had prominent GNN-SJ members who were either students or involved with management and teaching, who sat down to figure out how best to get the children to school and once in school to sustain them there. After looking into various reasons that children give for missing school, one that stood out was lack of food in the various homesteads, and that frequently forced children to try and fend for themselves by vending, looking for scrap metal, and even picking tea to find a little cash to buy food. Hunger is inexcusable in children. We all have expectations that our children should have an education. Good nutrition is the basis for mental and physical growth and is every child's right. The concept of feeding children is a crucial part of our society. Because of this, we should undertake a feeding program at the school. This was the concept of the feeding program in Highlands Primary School. It is worth noting that for over 500 years, the Sikh community has developed free food kitchens throughout the world, in line with the message from the Sikh faith founder, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, in what is known worldwide as LANGAR, Free Community Kitchen. Keeping in line with this philosophy, Guru Nanak Nishkam Sewak Jatha or GNNSJ has been providing free meals in Malawi and Kenya over the last 7 years under the banner Zero Hunger with Langar. GNNSJ, through its community development arm, Nishkam Project's Kericho, is thus embarking on feeding 200 to 500 school children at Highlands Primary School. This is an undertaking that will ensure that the children's rights to food is met while in school. And these are children who would gladly cite a lack of food at home being their greatest impediment to learning. To demonstrate the urgency and significance of this precious program, the Nishkam Project was on the ground for the initial launch of the feeding program of 200 children. The event was graced by Mr. Hapal Aluwalia, a former student at the then Highlands Asian School in 1940.
My name is Aluwalia, Harpal Aluwalia. My connection with kericho starts in 1948 when my parents were posted here. My father was in the postal services and I was enrolled here in a Highland Primary School, which was then the school for mainly the Indian children. In 1948, Kericho was a very small village, or rather big village, but not very big. And the Asian town here, you could walk from one place to another, very small place. Over the years, we stayed here. I stayed here 2 years. So I have got very, very nice collection from that times. We left, and then I came back to Kericho almost after 4 decades. That means in the late 99 or 98. And that's when I thought something should be done, because I saw a lot of poor children running around in the town. And my wife joined me, and together we decided we have to do something. But as things happen, it's very difficult for sitting in Europe to start somewhere 10,000 kilometers away. But over the time, the Nishkam Jatha, the people who have here also an organization, so I joined hands with them, and that's how we started this project. But then COVID came in between, so it stopped again. But now, as you see, at last it started. It took a long time, but it started.
Better late than never.
Yeah. So that's actually basically the idea, and I hope.
Thank you very much. My name is Florence Chepngeno, a teacher at Highland Primary School. I'm also a guidance and counseling teacher. I'm a trained psychologist. I handle young learners in our school. Apart from that, I'm also the teacher representative in the school board. I represent teachers in the school board of management. This is an area where children's issues are discussed, and I'm grateful that I'm part of this board of management in our school. And before you eat, what do? Pray! Yes, remember to thank God. Highland Primary School is a school situated in the center of Kericho town. It attracts learners from every estate, all estates within Kericho CBD. And this has caused the high population in our school. We have over 1,000 students attending school in Highland Primary School. So those children come from different backgrounds or different homes. Having these children in our institution has made us to actually come up with a program to handle their issues, mostly children who are very vulnerable. This These are children with the following categories. We have the occasional street children. We also have orphaned children who do not have parents completely. We have the single parent children. These are children who have one parent, could be the mother or the father. The majority have only mothers. We also have children who have been affected by low-income earning parents. These are parents who cannot afford 2 or 3 meals a day. These children come to school without breakfast. They leave in the evening not knowing if they'll find a meal at home.
Na anaenda kazi anakosa kurudi, hata anaweza enda saa zingine alale kwa nyumba ya babangu. Wakiamka asubuhi na kuja kuambia tena walipigana, babangu na mamangu walipigana. Nauliza mama, ni nini mliulizana? Ananiambia tu wewe tu enda tu shule. Ananiambia na nakunya nini? Ananiambia mimi sina pesa. Namwambia mami nitakula. Ananiambia aje, mimi sina pesa mwanangu, masaa ya lunch nitakuletea lunch shule. Namwambia aje na Blessing. Ananiambia ati Blessing sasa sijui nitafanya. Anakuja home, chakula ako nacho kidogo anapea dadangu, kenye imebaki hiyo ndio maybe tunaweza kula sapa, kwa sababu nyanyangu hajiwezi, yeye ndio anasaidia bado na mamangu na yeye tena ndio ana kazi. Sisi huwa tunapitia shida mingi. Sometimes asubuhi sikunywi chai, masaa ya lunch sikulagi sana. Masaa ya jioni chakula ni kidogo, kwa sababu sisi kwetu tuko watoto 4 na sisi wote ni wasichana. Mmoja alikataa kwenda shule, vile alijua kila kitu inaendelea na hawezi ambiwa, akakasirika, akasaidiwa na watu wa Love & Hope, wakamwambia atakuwa anasoma na atakuwa analipiwa. Sasa yeye huwa analipiwa na Love & Hope.
Years ago, I met Mr. Jabal, the projects coordinator, Nishkam projects coordinator in Kericho. When I entered his office and we talked, I saw that this is a person who has the needs of the learners at heart. He was willing to help. He told me that he would like to know the issues that is affecting the learners in our school. We had several meetings with him. I presented several issues, and at the end of almost 2 years, he told me that the best we can do is to give 1 meal to these learners, at least to sustain them in school. I saw that that is a priority, because children cannot learn on an empty stomach. We embarked on writing the proposals, presenting to him severally, which was approved last year. We thank so much the Nishkam Feeding Program community who came to witness a groundbreaking, which was attended by Babaji. Thank you so much, Babaji, for coming. We thank you so much for accepting to help.
nuru zenu zapendeza mpaka kila mtu anawapenda sana. Wageni wetu tunawapenda sana, wageni wetu tunawapenda sana. Mitaa ya shule inayowaka pembeni zote, nuru zenu zapendeza mpaka kila mtu anawapenda sana. Wageni wetu tunawapenda sana, wageni wetu tunawapenda sana. Mitaa ya shule inayowaka pembeni zote, nuru zenu zapendeza mpaka kila mtu anawapenda sana. Wageni wetu tunawapenda sana, wageni wetu tunawapenda sana. Mitaa ya shule inayowaka pembeni zote, nuru zenu zapendeza mpaka kila mtu anawapenda sana. Walimu wetu tunawapenda sana, walimu wetu tunawapenda sana. Mitaa ya shule inayowaka pembeni zote, nuru zenu zapendeza mpaka kila mtu anawapenda sana. Walimu wetu tunawapenda sana. We can't wait another day to show our gratitude to our alumni, our donors, friends, and the community. We say it today and right away. How can we wait for another day? We appreciate you. Your generosity is beyond measure. You come from far, some from UK, USA, Nairobi, and even right here in Kericho. You have joined us to better our lives and future. What can we say? Thank you. Look at our beautiful and spacious canteen. Look at our modern kitchen. How can we forget the dining hall? We shall be fed in school. No more starving. To us learners, we pledge to work harder. As our motto says, hard work pays. We will make our school shine in all aspects of life. Kwa kweli, mbele iko sawa.
What we are seeing here today is a dream come true, and we want to say thank you so much to the family of Mishka community, led by our main sponsor, Mr. Adwadia and his family. We are so grateful today as Highlands family for what you have done. When we started this program, we didn't know that it was going to be this fast. We want to say thank you so much, because it was just the other day when we did groundbreaking, and as usual we expected it to drag, but thank you so much for the supersonic speed. Can you give them a clap? We are here today to witness a dream come true for these little children. As Teacher Florence has said in her speech, some of our children are coming from very vulnerable community, and we want to thank you that you saw it fit when we brought the proposal to you, through her, to the Mishka. We want to say thank you that you took it up and you gave our very able Mr. Jabal. Thank you, Mr. Jabal, that you are a family member of Highlands Primary. When the project was jam-started, the There is no single day that Japan has not been here. He sacrifices a lot. He travels from Nairobi 4 times in a week, and he's here every day. And when he told me that we are going to start a feeding program, that was when they started the groundbreaking. He said in second time we are beginning it. I saw that it was not going to be true because they just started. But I want to say thank you so much that he put in all his time, the effort to make sure that we have this magnificent building today. I want to say as Highlands Primary School, we are so grateful that every donation that you've given us, we are not going to take it for granted. We are so grateful and we want to say thank you.
We are starting our feeding program today.
I've been heading this project on behalf of Guru Nanak Nishkam Sevak Sangha, with Paisa Vinder Singh, who is our chairman, has asked me to start this project for at least 500 students. So now at this stage, we are starting the first phase for 200, and then we will see how we take it further on. Now this project could not have been done without the donors which are here. You see them. One of the major ones are there, the government people. Without the government we can't move, okay? And then obviously the contractor and all the other small people. Even without you, I would not be here. But people can talk to me, the ministry guys can talk to me, the donors have been coming to me. But I miss today one person, and that's Florence. The lady who came to me and begged me, Jabal, what can you do for 200 children which I have and I do not know what to do with them. They come here not sleeping on the grass, they didn't eat last night also. So what do I do with them? Tell me. They are looking for other people eating food. They are looking outside, they are begging for food. How can they learn? This is what she told me. And for 1 month, I said, you go away now. Let my little brain start working. So then I called her. I said, okay, fine. I've got a guy for 6 years who's been on my back. I want you to start a feeding program. Tulai community, where is it? You haven't done it. You are not doing my job. And you're sitting there. So he is the man who pushed me. Alright? And because of him, I had to do this project. Alright? And it was very, very important that my other co-coordinator, Mr. Paul, remember, we are a team of people who are doing this. I cannot do it alone. Even with you, without you people, without the builder, and without the children, I can't do this. You are my people who are holding me from the rear. Go and do it, we are holding you from the back. So you are my power. I am not the power. Okay? And thank you very much, and God bless everybody. And pray whenever you eat. Pray in the morning. Pray in the evening. He is the one who has called us to help you. The God we pray to told me to come and help Highland Primary School. Exactly. Okay, thank you very much.
Of course, there was a connection between Nishkam and me, so I could manage I had people here who could, especially Mr. Jabal and Mr. Paul. They are living here, and they come from Nairobi every week. So that was actually one of the biggest motivation, because to run a place like this, you need good people. And you need people who are charity conscious and have empathy and all that. You cannot hire people like that. So that was actually the biggest motivation. It will be sustainable because it's not only that I am the only donor. We have donors, a lot of donors, and there's a team of people who keep collecting the money, and as long as we have good leaders, that's very important. It will carry on. And as you see, I've brought my grandchild with me, and I've got others who have also already come before, and they will follow up. My main idea of bringing them here is not only holiday, it's also that they see what we are doing. Hopefully one of them or two of them would say, we carry on what my grandfather started. So I understand your question, but I do not feel that we would not be able to sustain. We'll always find a way out how to carry it on. Well, I really do not know what advice I can give, but what I give to children whom I sponsor. I tell them, listen, like a young girl there, her brother, whom we sponsor in the colleges, for their education. So I tell them, listen, I gave you education, helped you. You don't have to give me back anything, but make sure that you help another poor child. That's how it carries on. Not everybody might do it, but she was already started to do it. So that is a very good thing to create awareness in the children that, okay, we are helping, but please don't take it for granted. You don't have to pay me back, but remember, you have to pay it by doing it, helping somebody else in your life.
I have enjoyed the food, I have enjoyed the day, and I thank Mishkam Project for the feeding program. Wow.
We have enjoyed the day, we have enjoyed the food. We thank the Dishcam Project for the feeding program. We'll have a good concentration in class. We are asking them to continue doing more and more. Thank you.
When God has bestowed you to stand in the gap of anyone who does not have a voice, it is good to speak on their behalf. These children can smile today again, that someone has remembered them, that they have been loved again, they have been embraced. The motherless has found a mother. The orphans have found parents again. Thank you, Nishkam Feeding Program. We appreciate so much what you are doing. We appreciate that you came in and helped them when there was no one who could give them even a meal a day. When they leave for home in the evening, they can smile and say, we had something to eat during the day. I would like to thank everyone who has held hands with us, who has come, who has donated anything to this project to make it a reality. It has not been an easy journey. We have fought so much. Even when it was not working, we encouraged ourselves that it will work. Working with the Nishkam Projects community has built me. It has made me a better teacher. It has made me a better counselor. Because these are people who have big hearts. Their main aim is only to give. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you.